Ever wondered what happens when a prized cookie recipe goes missing just before the Great Neighborhood Bake-Off? Well, you're about to find out. In our little suburban neighborhood, the annual Bake-Off is the event of the year. It's like the Super Bowl, but with more butter and less tackling. Betty, our sweet elderly neighbor, is the reigning queen of the competition, thanks to her secret cookie recipe. It's the stuff of legends. A recipe so treasured, it might as well be in a safety deposit box. But this year, disaster strikes. Betty, bless her heart, entrusts her precious recipe to Tim. Now, Tim means well, but he's as clumsy as a puppy on roller skates. In a series of slapstick misadventures that would make Charlie Chaplin proud, he manages to lose Betty's recipe. Yep, you heard it right. He loses the one thing he was supposed to keep safe. Enter Lucy, our over-enthusiastic neighborhood watch captain. She's got more energy than a toddler on a sugar rush, and a passion for mysteries that would make Sherlock Holmes blush. Lucy forms a neighborhood detective agency to find the recipe, recruiting Marcus, our smooth-talking neighbor with a knack for mischief, and Mrs. Jenkins, the grumpy neighbor who seems to know more than she's letting on. As our motley crew embarks on their mission, they interrogate neighbors, follow ridiculous leads, and generally turn the neighborhood upside down. It's like a wild goose chase, but with more cookie crumbs and fewer geese. Meanwhile, Tim is in his kitchen, trying to recreate Betty's recipe from memory. It's a disaster of epic proportions. Imagine a tornado in a flour factory. That's Tim. But hold on to your aprons, folks. In a twist worthy of a daytime soap opera, the recipe turns up in the least expected place, tucked into Tim's apron pocket. It's been there all along. Talk about a donut in a bakery. With the recipe back in safe hands, Betty and Tim team up to bake the winning batch of cookies, saving the competition and their dignity. The neighborhood bake-off ends in laughter, cheers, and a whole lot of cookie crumbs. And so, our neighborhood adventure concludes. The Great Cookie Caper, as it's now fondly called, is a hilarious reminder of the power of friendship, community, and a really, really good cookie recipe. Because in the end, it's not just about the cookies. It's about the chaos, the laughter, and the memories baked along the way. It's about the sweet taste of unity, sprinkled with a dash of mischief and a generous helping of hilarity. So the next time you bite into a cookie, remember, behind every delicious bite could be a story as zany and delightful as the Great Cookie Caper. Bon appetit!